So the world is a complete mess. There has been a spectacular rise of idiots over the last couple of decades.
Run.
And according to my research, even though the world is more stable than it has ever been, the mental health crisis has only gotten worse with every generation. Considering all of this, if you are watching a video like this, then that means that you are putting some efforts in your mental health, which is a good thing. And as someone who has been doing this for almost 4 years by now, here are the 5 things that I noticed when I started improving my mental health. But before that, I had to take a bunch of uncomfortable steps to optimize my mental health. Things like getting rid of all of my addictions, no social media, games, Instagram, Snapchat, anime, anything like that, or getting rid of some of my toxic friends, some idiots, some crazy people. And if you want me to directly help you one-to-one with this sort of stuff, then check the link in the description and let's continue with the video now. So the first and the most weird thing, the most unexpected thing that happened was that I got flashes of my old memories. Memories from my childhood, from my school days, from my college days. Sometimes I would get dreams of these memories, and sometimes I would wake up in the morning and these memories would appear out of nowhere. Sometimes I would be doing something completely random like traveling or recording these videos, and I would get some flashes of my memories from the past. But you know what? It feels kind of good, so I'll just take it. The next thing that I noticed in myself and in other people is that I started talking more and I started moving more. So it is a very common observation that when people are happy, when people are in a good mood, they talk more. And not only they talk more, their tonality, their body language, it all changes. Basically, they start expressing more emotions in their voice. Their body language also changes in a way that they move their hands and legs more, they move their body more, and their facial expressions are more intense. The next thing that improved was my zest for life. So you know the days when you have a holiday, you wake up early in the morning and you just feel like doing something productive. You feel like trying some new stuff like learning a language or learning a musical instrument. For me, it was learning calligraphy, Japanese calligraphy. I just love that thing. So basically in the mornings, I'm in the mood to do some productive stuff. I'm looking forward to the rest of the day, and at night when going to the bed, I am just looking forward to what interesting things are going to happen tomorrow. Maybe one of my videos will blow up or something. Maybe I will have some interesting interactions with some people. And I am just very excited to experience what is going to happen on the next day. You know the sort of feeling that you get one night before going to a trip? It is something similar to that, but less intense than that. And the next thing that changed is that I started noticing some small wholesome things in day-to-day life. Sometimes I would see some cats on the side of the road and start playing with them, give them some food or something. Sometimes I would be exercising in a park and I would see some kids playing here and there, and sometimes I would play with them, sometimes I would just talk to them or something. When I used to be a student, which was roughly 6 months ago, miss those old days, I would be sitting in an exam hall and think that this place is so peaceful, the people are so quiet, everyone is so focused, and this feels so good. Sometimes I would just sit like this for a few minutes and do nothing, just look around. Normally, in these situations, I would just be focused on my own work, but after improving my mental health, that changed. You might think that, oh, I don't even go out that much and I'm living in a small gloomy room. How am I going to notice this stuff? Well, first of all, you should go out more because going out and your mental health are directly connected. If you are in a small, dark, gloomy room all the time, then your mental health is going to be fucked up. And second, even on the days when I don't go out, my brain somehow figures out a way to notice this stuff. I would be doing some work like recording these videos, then I would need some break, I would be tired. So I would go to my balcony, sit there and do nothing. And that would still be so much fun. Sometimes I would do something completely plain and boring like eating, and even that would be so much fun. To know more about this, check out this video. And finally, the last thing that I noticed is that anime, games and all this fun stuff became even more fun. So let me explain you how fun stuff works. You do something pleasurable, it feels kind of good, so you want to do it more. You do it again, again, but the amount of fun that you are having keeps on decreasing. So to compensate for that, you increase the intensity of that thing, or you do that thing for a longer period of time, and eventually it becomes an addiction. The opposite of this thing is also true. When you pull back from your addictions, when you do something pleasurable less and less, that thing becomes more and more pleasurable. Think of it this way. When you eat the same chocolate cake every single day, it becomes kind of boring. You don't want to eat the same thing anymore. But if you get the chance to eat a chocolate cake only once a month, then it becomes more fun. You want it even more. The same thing happened with me for anime and games. I am not addicted to this stuff anymore. I don't do this stuff regularly, but every now and then, once every 3 or 4 months or something, I will try this stuff again, and it gives me this kind of nostalgia and it feels kind of good. And with that, let's end this video. Thank you for watching, and check the description if you want me to directly help you one-to-one. And yeah, bye bye.